In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Houston Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Nuggets, of course, will only go as far as their superstar Nikola Jokic takes them. Coach Mike Malone says, open up the dictionary, look up the word consistency. There'll be a picture of Nikola there. If you're a true student of the game, someone that loves the game and loves it being played the right way, then you appreciate him. Kevin?
I think we all appreciate him. What a terrific player. Great stuff, David. Thanks. Here's the starting group for Houston. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Gordon in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Now here's Murray. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Back to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. And Green now, top of the key. Houston needs to get a shot off. Gordon for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Jokic with a screen on Porter. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Green. 17 points in his last outing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Murray against Porter. Here's Jokic. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Jokic has got 5 now.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Murray. Here's Green. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Caldwell Pope for 3. He can't get it to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the score by Houston. Murray right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented, but he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
No good on that one. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
That one is no good. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
That's good from Green. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Green taking his time here. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Porter finds Green. Launches a 3. Smith outside. From downtown, and it's Denver with the rebound. Outside Gordon, and the pass to Brown. To the inside, it's stolen by Smith. Outside Green. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
It's deflected. Pass to Green. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. Şengün kicks to Smith. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Caldwell Pope outside. Wide open look here for Murray, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Caldwell Pope against Green. Outside Gordon. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Plenty of space. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Green against Caldwell Pope. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. And a change for the Rockets. Martin's checked in for Jalen Green. Porter against Murray. And Porter, here we go. And there it is for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 6.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at.
The pass to Şengün. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Rockets lead by 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually, he's money from deep.
Gordon against Caldwell Pope. Martin with the screen for Porter. Back to Gordon. Launches it. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here is Martin. Following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. Porter passes to Smith. There's a good screen. Şengün with the ball. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Releases. That one no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Pass to Jordan. Smith against Murray. He gets that one. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Smith with a screen on Murray. Gordon with the defensive effort. Denver's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Jordan dishes to Murray. Jordan passes to Brown. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Smith on the wing to the paint. Here's Şengün.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the Nuggets with some changes. Şanchar's checked in. And it's Reed in for Caldwell Pope. Şançar, the pass to Jordan. Smith outside. Jordan sets the screen for Smith. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And he knocks down the first one. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, we've got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Here's Knicks, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Şançar, the pass to Jordan. Here's Brown. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Garuba. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Down low. Brown, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Houston in the lead. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Here's Knicks. Garuba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
No good on the free throw. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now, here is Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. That puts them in the lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Nix. And here's Matthews. The three. Drills the three-pointer. Matthews has got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Smith left side. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the line. Here's Najee. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. The Rockets shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Nix. Inside. Here's Garuba. And Houston again with the bucket.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Smith with it. Over Martin. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Houston on top, leading by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Rockets leading by 4. Taking a look at the Rockets. Matthews out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Gordon. And it's Garuba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Porter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Murray against Porter. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Porter. And it's off from three-point range. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Najee. Jokic trying to free himself up. Najee, good. Najee's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now Matthews. 9 points in the game so far. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Matthews has got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now Porter. following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. They set the screen. Porter, no luck. The Nuggets trailed by 5. Passes it to Murray. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Najee. And the 3 off target. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Porter kicks to Matthews. Here's Garuba. To the middle. Stolen. Here's Najee, guarded by Porter. The pass to Jokic. Here's Reed. The Nuggets with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Gordon. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Gordon comes in for Zeke Najee, and it's Brown in for Reed.
This Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Pass to Jokic. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here are the Nuggets now. 8-point game. There's Brown with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got 5 now. And the Nuggets start playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Clock at 4. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Green. He has 5. Pass to Şengün. Smith for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Jokic. 32 points for him last game against Houston.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
And here is Green, following the 3-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope against Green. Passes it to Şengün. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 6.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Denver needs to get off his shot. And it's Jokic missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Green dishes to Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
And he makes the first. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And so he makes both from the line.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. And I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Now, here's Şengün. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Denver. And taken away by Brown. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Caldwell Pope's got 12 in the game.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Gordon. Doesn't go that time. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And the Nuggets making a change here. Cancar's checked in. Martin's checked in for the Rockets. Houston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. There's the screen. Green, the pass to Smith. Smith sets the pick for Gordon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Nuggets in second.
hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. First free throw is good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And both free throws good for Gordon.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
Now here is Smith. Dishes to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Smith with a screen on Smith. Here's Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Gordon very physical with the defense. Solid at creating chances for himself to get to the line.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been his best up there. He's got the confident stroke going today.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Eric Gordon.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Smith against Gordon. Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Chancho. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock is at 3. Fires top of the key. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Smith.
You know, every time Smith gets some breathing room from the mid-range area, he's really comfortable letting that shot go. The defense has to get in his face, or that shot's going up.
Time now for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. And guys, he says it's just a bruised shoulder. Good news, because at first they feared it was much worse. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
To the paint, it's deflected. It's stolen by Martin. Over in the corner, Green. This one for 3. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Smith the pass to Gordon. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Smith the pass to Şengün. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Reedy's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Nuggets. .156 left to play here in the half. Smith against Green. Five on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 3. Smith surveying the D. It's picked off. Now the pass to Green. And here's Matthews for the 3. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Pass to Smith. Pass to Gordon. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Misses in close. Green against Smith. Pulls it up. The Rockets again can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Martin wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 6.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Smith dishes to Gordon. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Garuba. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. With 1 on the clock and the last second. Attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do. Making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Man, they're getting downhill. They're getting their feet wet in the paint, not settling for those jumpers and uncontested, Shaq. They're getting uncontested looks at the rim.
Well, just what Dr. O'Neil ordered. Throw your weight around, move some furniture, make things happen.
Move some furniture? It's going to be some furniture moving in here. You keep talking crazy to me over here.
Kenny, wake up, you're dreaming.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight, and they're stepping up for their teams.
Yes, so difficult to cover either of them. Should be an interesting second half. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Eric Gordon really having a great game.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Inside, Green's energetic play makes him really hard to contest without fouling. The defense's best effort turns into a foul.
The Rockets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
First one falls for him.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Both free throws good from Green. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Passes to Jokic. And stolen by Şengün. Outside, Porter. Outside, Green. Lets it go. And he hits the jumper for 2. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Brown dishes to Gordon. Over Smith. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Gordon.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Green finds Smith. There's the 3. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Şengün with the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
And here is Green. 12 points for him. And stolen by Gordon. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Jokic. Back to Gordon. Over Green. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 3 in basket from Gordon.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
The Rockets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the Rockets making a change here. Nix is checked in. Free throw good, Porter. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Now Porter After the missed three from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Got a piece of it. Rocket 6. Smith with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Now let's check out some stats for Aaron Gordon. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray outside. And there's the pass to Gordon. Over Smith. The Rockets pull it in. He dishes it to Gordon. Back to Smith. In the corner, Şengün with it. Shot clock at 6. Gordon with no one around. Drills it from outside. Gordon's got 15 points.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Murray the pass to Gordon. And again, Denver no good.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Out to Smith. Here's the 3. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Gordon. Gordon against Jokic. Murray left side. That one's off. Still out of sync. Houston leading by 10. Here's Porter, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA. Going into the league, KPJ was thought of as a 2 or maybe even a 3, but he's made it clear he sees himself as a point guard, and he continues to improve in that role.
Reedy's checked in for Caldwell-Pope, and Porter drops them both. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Down by 12. Murray against Porter. They get it back. Brown kicks to Reed. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Knicks. Smith with a screen on Reed. Pass to Şengün. Smith on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulders. David, thanks.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
Porter passes to Gordon. Misses the 3. The Nuggets trail by 9. Jokic high post. Porter's there. Murray for 3. Cans it from downtown. Murray's got 17.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now here is Smith. He's got 8. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Reed. Back to Jokic. A 3. Another 3 for Denver.
It's so hard and difficult to handle Jokic. I mean, he can burn you with his inside play, his passing, and his three-point shooting. He's just an all-around threat.
Timeout called the Rockets. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Denver. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Jokic is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Here's Martin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Martin. The Nuggets trail by 8. Reed with it. Jokic with the screen on Martin. A nice shot by Reed.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Knicks. Inside, the kick out to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the screen. Three-pointer, Martin. Rebound by Smith. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Murray looking around. From the arc. The Rockets pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Matthews against Brown. Here's Knicks. Passes it to Garuba. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The way they've overwhelmed the defense by drawing a ton of fouls. And more importantly than drawing the fouls, they've been converting at the free throw line.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 9-point game. Jokic sets the screen for Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, and the intelligence of Smith. Really cool to see him get the defense to come into him when he's going up for a shot.
The Nuggets have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
That free throw missing.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
So we can't get either to fall. Houston leading by 9. A 3 from Matthews. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown finds Murray. Now here is Reed. Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Martin. Murray drives to the hoop.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Down low. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
First free throw is good.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Knicks. Power down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Back to Smith. From 12 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Smith's got 9.
You know, whenever it's a screen and roll play, Smith's teammates trust him a lot. I mean, they know how gifted a passer and scorer he is off those screen and roll sets.
It's hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets trail by 7. Kicks it to Smith. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Matthews passes to Knicks. Back to Matthews. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Denver passing it around. A nice shot by Reed. And now just a 4-point Houston lead.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Timeout called, the Rockets. The Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Rockets leading by 4. Martin with a screen on Caldwell Pope. In the corner, Şengün with it. Reed with the steal. Smith against Brown. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Brown. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
To the middle. And finished off by Porter.
With his vert, Porter Jr. has no issues getting to the rim.
Caldwell Pope against Green. Jokic draws the double. Brown wide open. He fired. Another 3 for Denver.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Green kicks to Martin. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Martin's got 8 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets ahead. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good with the triple. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. There's the pass to Green. In the corner, Smith with it. And they get it back. Green passes to Smith. Beyond the arc. Houston gets it back. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Jokic with his screen on Porter. Pass to Jokic. And here is Brown. Back to Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
Murray against Porter. In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Brown kicks to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Şengün covering. On the wing, Gordon. Knocks down the three ball. Gordon's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And that one's good by Porter.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one, very impressive.
Murray the pass to Jokic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Houston leading by 4. Now Porter. Pass to Smith. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Houston moving the ball around. Smith against Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Jokic. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Porter looking it over. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray the pass to Jokic. Outside for Caldwell Pope. To tie it up. To take the lead. They grab their own miss. For 3, Murray. It's not going to go for him.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Green's activity on offense is something I really appreciate. Because of that, I think he makes the defense typically commit fouls.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Nuggets trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jokic finds Brown. Murray with the bounce pass. Caldwell Pope outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. It's a tie ball game.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Caldwell Pope against Green. On the wing, Porter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter. Gordon with a screen on Porter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Şengün. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Jokic.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Green gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Showing off that phenomenal body control right there. Green gets the shot to go despite being bumped.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Gordon with a screen on Porter. And the call up against Jokic. That's his 5th foul. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Green in the post. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. They set the pick. And Porter, here we go. Good defense by Jokic. Now here's Murray. Şengün covering. Lets it go from deep. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket for Murray.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Green against Caldwell Pope. And there's the feed to Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Martin's checked in for Houston. He doesn't get the second one.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Murray kicks to Brown. Here's Gordon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside, Green. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
And they'll get another chance. Just 4 to shoot. Green passes to Porter. Another miss by Houston. The Nuggets trail. Brown dishes to Caldwell Pope. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is Murray. The pass to Jokic. Over Şengün. And it's Jokic missing. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Porter against Murray. Outside, Porter. Knocked loose. Nugget shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. Jokic on top. Jokic draws the double. Murray for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th assist in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now, here's Jokic. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Another 3 for Denver.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Timeout called the Rockets. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Porter. Outside for Martin. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
5 on the clock. And some nice passing there by Houston. There's Green with the 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Jokic sets the screen for Brown. Shot from 12. They get the rebound. Count that one.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Green against Caldwell Pope. And finished off by Porter.
Huge points from Porter Jr. Fearless in big moments.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The lead is 2. Pass to Jokic. And here's Gordon from outside. He doesn't hit that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. Green in the post. He's against Gordon. Şengün kicks to Smith. Green passes to Martin. Brown against Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now, here's Jokic. And Will Pope with a wide open look. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. To take the lead. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Martin. Here's Caldwell Pope to the paint. Outside Gordon. The tray. The kick out to Brown. Jokic with the screen on Smith. Brown finds Jokic. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 3. For 3, Murray knocks down the trifecta.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Green against Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Porter. Over Murray. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Denver calls timeout. They lead by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there's so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Aaron. You're on a good roll right now. How confident are you can keep this going?
Yeah, but things change really quickly in this league. You know, 1 week is different.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.